All right. Hey guys, Wistexvlogs Unfiltered. We are currently leaving work. And Miss Wistex is sitting in the passenger seat. Wish I brought food. Nobody's on yet, as far as I can tell. If you are here, please comment. Fuck you, go Toyota. Hey, got somebody. Who is here? You get, assuming it's detecting rods and rails. If not, then who are you? Yep, mod party of one. Yeah, you get to see our Mac Shack order. Well, I mean, she's ordering food. I'm gonna wait till we get home.
I'm sorry, I'm really hungry right now. I did not eat lunch today.
No, it's all good. So you get to deal with McDonald's drive-thru when you're not even in the drive-thru. Detecting says, "Hi, Aaron."
What up?
You know, you can talk to them too.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You look fine.
No, thank you.
All right.
I look like I was wearing a hard hat. And
So, how has your day been? And get the glazed chicken strips. Nah, she's got her normal order. And I wasn't gonna live stream until later, but hold on a second. Pulling up. So usual.
yeah, put the soda on there. If it goes too much, I'll just take it off.
All right, can I get 2 McDoubles, extra onions, a large fry, and a large Coke?
Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Alright, so to come to 804, the first one will take
I
you.
don't have 84.
Can you take that soda off?
Take what off?
Take the soda off.
Yeah, we can do that for you.
All right.
So just the 2 McDoubles and a large fry?
Yeah.
Alright.
Like I said, I had $8. I had change. I was at and change.
So yeah. Anyways, I would have live streamed or all the drinks are $1. That sucks. Your mother claimed the TV. That sucks. Why does it always go to top chat? I want to see live chat. No, we can't order a corn dog from McDonald's.
Make corn dog.
I'm gonna send you a truckload of corn dogs. I'll do it. Don't think I won't. I'm gonna. Just a full semi truckload. I'm just dumping on the front lawn. Just no, nobody needs to sign anything. Nobody needs to be home. Just dump it on the front lawn. With a no. I don't know if I could order a McDoggy or a McWiener with a straight face.
$6.98. Would you stop?
I'm trying to scooch closer. without hitting the Suburban.
Well, don't scooch. Don't. The car does is really stupid.
Have a good day.
Rude. Fruit snacks. Yeah.
You put a sandwich and like 10 things of fruit snacks in there.
Why am I in trouble? Why am I even going in here? I'm looking for my phone. It's up there. My brain.
He's not tired.
Yeah. Anyways, so I wasn't gonna live stream until later, but because we weren't supposed to get off of work until 8-9 o'clock. But they ran into some problems, so they said, "Well, just come back tomorrow, 4 o'clock." So, and that's why I won't be live streaming until Fridays, maybe Saturdays. Definitely Saturdays. Yeah. And then I might release videos on Sundays.
Look at me.
Why? I like looking at you.
No one likes to look.
Surprised nobody else is on here.
I'm not. You're not very cool.
Nice. Okay, so our first check is on October 5th, Friday, October 5th. The Friday after that is when I'm going to be, or that's when I'll get my box of coins, and then that following Saturday, so on our second check, the Saturday after, the Saturday after our second check is when I'm going to start my weekly live streams of Quantum hunting. It'll most likely be in the morning. Might be during the day. I don't know. But denomination varies right now. Should fly. McDonald's takes forever. Yay! I'll have to show you when I get home what Canadians I'm missing. So I'm missing quite a few. Obviously, any of the magnetic Canadians I'm missing because we don't get those in change. Oh, okay. Fair. I mean, if the quarter's in 1991, I'll take it. I have 4 of them. It's a little mint year.
Seriously, there's so many cars behind us.
Yeah. How long does it take to do McDoubles and a fucking french fry? No. If you don't want them, please send them. I need all the magnetics. I have all the zincs that are not magnetic, but I need all the magnetic. And that, well, not all. It only took 9 minutes. Take a rub there.
Welcome. Can't say I've never done nothing for you.
I hate this fucking. You can't see nothing until it's right there. Fuck you. Okay, no one's coming.
I think McDonald's is having their orientation.
Yeah, this is why I'm on my other channel, because I get road rage like crazy. Nice. I am totally speeding. Let's slow it down to 25. Yeah, I'm missing. I think I have all the 90s. I'm missing a couple in the 80s, couple in the 70s, very few in the late 60s, very few in the 60s, and then obviously 50s and back. I'm missing quite a few. But like I do have a lot of extra Canadians. They're all in a bag sitting at home. A lot of young heads, a lot of 64s, 63s. I can just let the camera roll too. Yeah, you said it'd be interesting to see you get pulled over on live stream. Okay. I just let the camera roll. Okay. So I think, hey, Bam Bam, what's up? So I think what I'm going to start doing for my coin hunting, because I watched. Okay, so I have a bank where I go to pick up my coins, and then I have a dump bank, which every good coin roll hunter should. Well, I recently got our competition hunt. Okay. Our competition hunt, those coins I got from my dump bank. And I brought them to and I dumped them in the bank where I normally get coins. Well, when I dumped them, I watched as my dump bank re-rolled all of those coins. And then put them back into boxes and sealed the boxes. So I don't know if I'm going to be getting any low denominations from them. I've had good luck with dimes and half dollars from them. But I don't think I'm going to be getting pennies and nickels from them anymore. So that they can, re-roll their coins. I might take advantage of them. See if they can't roll some coins for me. Bring in like my collection with certain dates or whatever. Bring them in and be like, hey, can you guys roll these? They're gonna roll. See if I'll do that. So then I can have an unopened bankroll full of these things. It's not anything. Get a full thing of like circulated war nickels or full thing of like circulated war nickels or pre-1960s nickels or wheat cents or sells detectors in stores. The ones that aren't sold in stores are just Pioneer, Bounty Hunter, and stuff like that. Like no Garrett's or Telekinetics or anything like that. So for those, we'd have to go online. But I do find it kind of funny that, I mean, I like, and I understand why, but every time that I get coins from my dump bank, which is my main bank, like that's where I have my bank account. Nice. But every time I get coins from my dump bank, they'll tell me, well, if we give you these, we don't want them back. Okay? That would be awesome. Buy a bus, bring in like 2 5-gallon buckets full of nothing but pennies, and buy that $300 plus quarter from your, or whatever that cat plus quarter, or whatever, from your coin store. Please do it. If it is overpriced, just a big old fuck you. Just give a fuck out of pennies, but it's legal currency. You gotta take it. Figure exactly how much that coin is. Go in, like right before, make sure that it's still there, and then you ask them, hey, I want to buy it, whatever, da, 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 da. Have somebody waiting outside with the buckets. And you're like, oh yeah, I left my money outside. Walk outside, grab the buckets, bring her in, like, here you go. Well, fair enough, but $300 a penny is a big old fuck you. It's got a counter. That's 30,000 pennies. Fair enough, but I mean, it would still be like, you go buy that quarter. Go buy something from him. And just give him the bottle of pennies. Hey, good luck. You gotta take it. Currency. I kinda want to pay a parking ticket that way. You gotta find it. Not that oh, and hopefully soon there is a video series on this channel. It'll be me rebuilding my truck engine. Pulling it out, putting it in the engine stand, full tear down, taking it to the machine shop, stuff like that. Car stuff. Because I can promise there's going to be a lot of sweating, a lot of smoking during that, and that cannot go on my main channel. There'll probably be like little snippets of it here and there on my main channel, but most of it'll be just, hey, go check out my unfiltered for more content. I'm trying to get more people over here. I don't know if we can necessarily afford that.
You can't see, it's too far away from my face.
Well, he goes, how about you bring him all the pennies you coin will hunt from now until you come out and buy shit from him? And she says no. As much as I would love to, I don't think I will. Although, when we do come out, I'm going to try to bring one box, or at least one box of every denomination from out here, so that way you can see like what there is out here, and we can see what's out there, you know, whatever. He said no means yes, yes means yes, maybe means yes.
Yeah.
That means no. I might actually make a corn dog when I get home. Shut up. Either a corn dog or a hot pot. Oh, that's not. Corn dog and waffle it is. Y'all finally get your damn wish.
For you to have a corn dog and
You're gonna make a fucking corn dog. I should have never showed you guys the inside of our freezer.
no, you shouldn't. None of their business. No offense, guys.
Yes, I will too. If you're dead serious, I will. Like, I'm gonna have to be discreet about ordering, so I'll probably wear like a shirt, like a dress shirt, like with a pocket, and have the phone in the pocket, and I'll get it on video. Yeah. I'm gonna do it. Wait, I'm gonna do it. So we left McDonald's at about the 10-minute mark. So it's only been about 15 minutes.
Cool beans.
It's like a 15. I'll do it too. I'll do it until I get kicked out of McDonald's.
Are you ordering?
He said, I'll give you $20 if you go into McDonald's and order a McWiener and get it on video. He goes, You have to video it, and you can't take no for an answer. Like, I'll do it till I get kicked out.
Which should be the first attempt if you can't take no for an answer. I want a weenie.
I want a McWiener. It's on the secret menu, isn't it? No, sir. Yeah, I was told it was. I'm totally gonna do it too. I don't know when. It would have to be on one of my days off. And I'll probably put in like an actual order with it and just kind of throw it in at the end. And then put up a big old fuss about it.
Or remind me not to be there.
I should buy one of those like hidden cameras like online. Like, ask for a foot long and you want it burnt. I don't know if I can do that. I'll try to work it in, but I will definitely go try to order a McWiener. Please don't bother me. I got a cop behind me. Check the rods and reels. You might get your wish. I swear to God. Oh, hey, I got a third person. I swear to God, that's the cop behind me, watching me on live stream. Hi. Okay, no, Jed, he left. He kept going as I turned. I actually wouldn't doubt if it was the cop behind me because the chief of police here in Rice Lake is a big coin fanatic. No, I'm not flooring it for $10. Not in front of a cop. Fuck you. You'll have to add about 3 more zeros behind that $10 in order for me to floor it in front of the cop.
And to buy somebody else's vehicle because it's not happening in mine.
Yeah, you're going to have to fix my truck too. So we did just get home. Could be kind of chaotic.
You got my folder?
I was going to give you these. I'll carry this in my phone. So I still got to grab the keys and whatnot. That's not going to work. It has never worked in the history of all time. Oh, you know, that's kind of like do it for the vine. No, I ain't going to do it. I'm sticking to that damn answer. Why do I even try? Lily.
You miss us?
So we're back home. That wasn't too bad. It was about a 20-minute drive. From the time we left Mac Shack till the time we got here. Let me put you guys in my tripod. What, Lily? She's yelling at us because we're gone all day. So set those down. So this. Pat's lost 2 straight games. That off because it's hot as balls in here. Time to grab a hot pocket. Babe, the pepperoni pizza.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. What? Yay, I got a hot pocket. So no corn dog for you. Okay. I really gotta work out my. No, not corn dog time, hot pocket time. How do you even have those emojis ready that fast? After cooking. Motherfucker, how long does it say to put these things in for? I haven't made a hot pot in a while. 2 minutes. Don't judge me. I understand your reference. 2 minutes. Alright, well that's cooking. My fat ass can look for some more food. I just have to drink. Hey babe, do you think it'd be okay to go to work slightly hungover tomorrow? Yeah? Alright, cool. No? Damn. Your ghost BB emojis. I understand your reference. Hey, detecting, you want a pound of Parmesan? I mean, I can always get more, but... Just say what was for YouTube. No! I'm very confused right now. I'm going to leave you guys in the damn fridge. So if you ever wanted to see what the inside of a fridge looks like when you shut the door... Just kidding. I have left... Oh. I have left odd things in the fridge and freezer. I've left the remote in the fridge multiple times over at my parents' house. And then I'll get up and go get some food and be like, son of a bitch, there's a remote. It's been in the fridge for like 2 hours. No. Well, I mean, Bam Bam's gone, so. I mean, I could, but. No, I'm good. Ouch. Hot. I suppose that's in the name, though. Hot Pocket. Son of a bitch. I'll let it cool down for a little bit. But damn it, I'm hungry now. Yeah, shut up. So I'm working out new lighting situations for the channel and for hunting coins. So I picked up one of those ring lights that you get. That's really bright. But I got one of these ring lights. Kind of like it. It's a bit off center, but that's how this one came. So I'm working out new lighting situations because my lighting sucks. Literally the only lights that I have is that lamp and that lamp. So now I have this. It's got 3 brightness settings. Yeah. And I'm totally okay with my tripod. I can use my tripod for just about anything. I'm gonna take your emoji keyboard away from you. Oh. Broke and did my tripod. Okay. So, I know. Stop it. Fuck yeah. Semi-flat Mountain Dew in a can opened from this morning at about 10 a.m. All right. So I did want to make a schedule for uploads. I don't know. You haven't been able to have any actual fun. I'm surprised he's not here yet. I mean, maybe after booting him last time, maybe he kind of decided not to show up. Shut up. Oh. Um, hey, CCT. No, I made a hot pocket. Yeah, yeah. Hey.
Me and Lily are gonna watch a movie in bed.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is on Sundays, I'll release a video. If I have a video for that week, I'm going to try to do videos on Sundays. There might be videos on Saturdays too. No, actually, no idea. But so Sunday's video, Monday, Tuesday, probably nothing. I'm going to be working. Wednesday morning. Wednesday mornings. I might do a small live stream.
What smells like my Hot Pockets?
A hot pocket.
Where's your corn dog?
To the freezer. But I might do a small live stream like Wednesday morning. Because we work in the afternoon. We start work at 4. So we'd have to leave here by like 2:33-ish to get there on time. And then Thursday, Friday, probably nothing. Although Friday, I might put out posts on like social media and stuff like that and say, hey, you know, there's a cornhole hunting stream tomorrow, da 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 da, you know, whatever. And I'll probably pick up the boxes on Friday. And so I'll say what it is. And then Saturdays will be the coin hunting live stream every week. Lily! Jack, quit eating my damn charging cord. No, fuck you. Okay, so Saturday, October 13th will be my first weekly corner hunting live stream. What, Saturday, October 13th? I have no idea. I'll probably put out a poll. I'll try to do a poll here on YouTube and see. Maybe on Twitter, Instagram, stuff like that. A lot of my followers have Instagram. Put out a poll and be like, hey, what time of day would work for you guys on Saturdays to do a live stream? I know, but a lot of you guys have Instagram. Although Detecting Rods and Reels, I can just ask you. Because I have you on Messenger. But, so CCT and Detecting Rods and Reels, what time would work for you guys on Saturdays for me to do a cornhole hunting live stream? So 8 p.m. Or is that 8 a.m.? Because my ass is not getting up at like 6:30 in the morning to set up a live stream. Midday I could do. I figured it was p.m. Yeah, midday I could do. I wouldn't be able to cash them in until Monday then. But that's fine. We don't work till 4 anyways, so. Cash them in. Fair enough. So I'll probably do like 10 or 11 a.m. my time. So it's an hour behind you. So either 11 or noon for you, Detecting Rods and Reels. That's probably when I'll start my streams. Yeah. I would do them Friday night, but I work Friday nights. So Saturday around noonish would be best. Get up, get ready, set everything up, and go from there. Yeah. Be nice. I think we lost CCT without him saying goodbye. How rude. Right? All right. Hold on. So I gotta hit the pisser, and then I'm gonna take you guys outside with me. Right? A chicken lollipop. Huh. Anyways, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back because I'm gonna take you guys outside. Oh. One person detecting hazards. Okay, let's go outside. Yes. Hey, baby.
What?
What the hell is this?
Fill my water bottle.
What?
Can you fill my water bottle and bring it to me?
Where's your water bottle?
It should be out on the table.
Okay. Then after that, I'm gonna go outside for a smoke.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta do something for the missus. No, it's not next to the corn dogs. It's right here. Here you go, baby. Love you too. I'll be outside. Alright. Go outside. Hopefully it isn't too dark. It's dark. Hey, you're here. What's up? Ooh, it's nice outside too. You just really enjoy the trolls on my channel. Mainly, you know, kicking them, you know, whatever. Yeah. You guys are awesome. But it's actually a lot darker than it looks. My phone is just really good at picking up light. Y'all a bunch of junkies. Oh boy. So yeah, truck is gone. That's where it used to sit. I managed to haul ass in that thing on Saturday night at the house and drop it off. Hold on, guys. Boot them. Cody, what? Jesus Christ. Oh. All right. Hey, so Coin Collecting Texas. You can still get those buckets of those tokens, right? Okay. So don't get them yet. I just wanted to make sure because as soon as this whole coin deal goes down, then as soon as this whole coin deal goes down, then I'll get back to you, and I'm gonna need them. See if I can't make you guys hear. Perfect. I mean, I'll take it. I don't have any money right now, but I'll take it. I'll write you an IOU. How about that? That's not gonna work. I've never owned gold, but I hope to be getting some in this coin collection I'm getting. So, crossing my fingers. Hopefully, tomorrow is the earliest day that my friend can go to her grandpa's and figure it out. Fair enough. Ow. So anyways, yeah, I should know more tomorrow sometime. Don't know when, but I should know more. You find me an 1804 Great Bus dollar in MS69, and I will do everything in my power to buy it. I'm not giving it to you, but I'll buy it and then show it off. I want one of those 1793 wreath cents in MS69 that was posted up on Instagram. I want some of those. So I've never officially owned. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. You figure out a value, I'll take it. But I've never officially owned anything 1700s American that had a date. You said 37 a little while ago. Counting for inflation, right? Not gonna happen. I don't have that. And I'm sure that's in the trillions or more than trillions. But anyways, yeah, I've never owned anything officially 1700s American. Like, not colonial, that's too far back. 1793 to 99. That's something that I want. That is like a goal for me. I never owned that. Right? I mean, Detecting Rods and Reels did send me some Drake Bus large cents, and I'm 99% sure that one of them is a 1798. But there's no date on it. It could have been minted in 1800. It's about a 50-50 or a third chance. 1798, 1799, or 1800. So it's possible. There's a 66% chance that I have a 1700s American copper coin. But again, it doesn't have a date and I can't prove it. So anything 1700s American with a date that I can identify, like what the coin is, would be great. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. All right. Let's go back inside. Don't want to smoke. And my fat ass needs more food. I mean, yeah, fat ass. I always get yelled at by Miss Wistexvlogs whenever I call myself fat. Oh, hey, we do have more sandwich bread. All right. I got 4 people here. Who else is all here? If you're here, comment. I know Coin Collecting Texas and Detecting Rods and Reels are, but who's the other 2? Let's save that. Yeah, plain black shirt. I do own different shirts, guys. Betting what I want to eat. Please. No, it's not corn dog time, damn it. Oh, of course we're out. Need a dishwasher? Fuck no. Oh, there's one, but whatever. No, I'm not making a corn dog. It's not gonna happen. Ah. Damn it. Really expecting me to make a corn dog when I can't even get the lid back on the peanut butter jar? So, question. So I mentioned it in my very first video on my main channel, my very first video, my Welcome to Wistexvlogs video, like a year or 2 ago. Have you guys ever heard of ZF cyanide or Soviet Wombo or anything like that? I wouldn't doubt it. Well, if you haven't, you're gonna have to definitely go check them out. They play a lot of like online gaming and stuff like that. And I mean, like I don't really play these games, but I have, and I understand the humor. But there's a lot of like bullshittery videos, best of ZF cyanide, stuff like that. They are fucking hilarious. Barito. About as anti-Mexican as you can get peanut butter jelly. Beautiful corn dog. It's even folded Taco Bell style. Because I used to work at Taco Bell. Okay. And see you later, CCT. Wait, how did you know you were a couple minutes behind on the stream? I don't know. I mean, unless CCT's logged out, he just logged out. But unless he's logged into like 3 devices on 3 different channels watching my stream, which I mean is possible. Fair enough. You still might be a little bit behind in the stream, though. How's it go? There's usually a lag. Let's see if I can't connect to Wi-Fi. Maybe I'll get a better connection. So I'm really curious, who are the other 2 watchers? Yes. So, you know, like I loved Halo growing up. I've played just about every Halo. Halo 1, 2. Yeah, I played Halo 1 and 2 on the original Xbox. Loved Halo 2, hated Halo 1. Although I'm sure now if I play it, I'll like it. Son of a bitch. But I've played what was that one Halo that nobody liked? Yeah, Halo Wars. I actually didn't mind that game so much. I mean, yeah, it was different. I mean, it wasn't first person. But like, I didn't mind that game so much. I mean, it was like I like those kind of like God type games. Like I kind of like this. So I mean, it definitely wasn't the greatest game. I played a little bit of Halo Reach. I don't know if I've played Halo 4 yet. I did play Halo 3 ODST. I mastered Halo 3. Like I had the game memorized, especially like the ending of the game. Like I could get like when you're driving the Warthog on that platform that's collapsing, I memorized which way to go and was able to just fly through it. I mean, granted, I died like 20 times while trying to memorize it. It was like, okay, go here, make a left. This platform's going to fall, make a right, go this way, this way, this way. There's people here, you know, whatever. So, fair enough. So for you, so I'm assuming you've played Call of Duty. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I was a beta tester for, and I had a lot of input on the transit map, like with the train station and all that. I had a lot of input. Yeah, I had a lot of input creating that map and giving feedback and stuff like that. So you can thank me for a lot of that. I was the first one to put in a suggestion. I know. And at the time, like when I was beta testing, I loved camping. Not so much anymore. But I was the first one to put in a suggestion for the train to come at intervals. I was the one to make, like, okay, if you see the train and then right up on the platform, there's that little box, like the little office, like box type thing. It's, you know, actually a room. I was the one to suggest to make the bottom part of it bulletproof. Well, from the outside. So that way, if somebody needed to get in there and, you know, reload or recoup health, you could go in there, lay down, you know, just enough time to get you to recoup health, reload, and just go back out and fight. Yeah, I had a lot of input on that map, like a lot. The sniping locations, I had inputs on the train moving, that room, I had inputs on. Yeah, I fucking loved Halo. I did play the original Call of Duties though too when those came out. I fucking loved the original Call of Duties. And then they turned it into this whole franchise, and it got even better. But I still love the original Call of Duties. I don't know how I feel about Call of Duty World War II. Don't know how I feel about that. Played a little bit of it. Nice. I was almost a beta tester for. No, I was almost a beta tester for Battlefield 3, Battlefield 2, one of them. I just need to buy a console again. We recently sold our PS4. I'm sure they'll show up. I'm sure they'll show up. Yeah, I definitely agree. I don't know how to feel about the Xbox One yet. I definitely prefer my. I definitely prefer my 360 over anything. Because that's the console I'm the most comfortable with. Yes. But yeah. Yes, I love the DS. I still have a DS. The screen lock is broken, so the screen just kind of flips back and forth whatever it wants. And that sucks. CCT. I had the original 360. Like the day it came out, I bought a 360. Um, had the upgraded one, had the black version of it. You know, the slim 360. And like the only thing that I really played on DS was Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I fucking love the Pokemon games for Game Boy and DS. After Diamond and Pearl, they just got shit. Like Moon and Sun and all this, whatever. It's just absolute shit. So Diamond and Pearl was the last generation that I actually played of Pokemon. But like I had a Super Nintendo, an N64. I had the GameCube for a while. Loved that thing. I had the bulky PS2 that would read discs no matter what, unless you like broke them in half. And even then, I'm pretty sure you could break a game disc in half, tape it back together, like with duct tape or super glue it, put it in, and still read it without skipping. The slim PS2s, you get as so much as one scratch on there. Yeah, you get so much as one scratch on a disc for the slim PS2s, and it wouldn't read it. So I loved the thick PS2s. Never got a PS3. Didn't have a PS4 until recently, and then sold that a couple months ago. Had the original Xbox. I had a PS1. Played Yu-Gi-Oh! Kingdom Hearts on that quite a bit. PS2 Slim. Got rid of the Slim. Kept my thick PS2. Had an Xbox over, like an Xbox, like the original Xbox. Yeah. And oddly enough, and call me girly, call me sissy, whatever. One of the best games that I've ever played on 360 was a game that came with it, and I loved this game. I played the crap out of it, but it was Viva Pinata. Viva Pinata for the 360. I had the guidebook and everything. I love that game. Lucky I didn't have the camera turned around.
Why would you be so mad?
Well, why not? I mean, I could turn around right now. Oh. Yeah, I'm sure if I turned the camera around right now, I would be banned off YouTube for violating YouTube guidelines.
You're welcome. I'm gonna eat some.
Okay.
Lily, come here.
You're not even that brave.
What?
Never mind.
Cold? No.
Well, I mean, there was,
Food, clothes. Yes. Lily.
I'm gonna get kicked off YouTube.
Lily, come give me company.
She's like, Mom, it's not bedtime, and Dad's still out here.
Probably all of noise.
So hopefully you guys understood that little exchange that just happened and what had just happened. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. San Andreas was the shit. I played the. No. But San Andreas was the shit. And I mean, it was GTA San Andreas. We all cheated. Like, it all happened. Like, we had to get the jetpack. We had to have, the helicopter in the middle of the street. Like, we all cheated. But I fucking love that game. So, fair enough. So, anyways, while Miss Wistex is in there eating her gallon of ice cream, or pint, whatever, I'm gonna be sitting on the couch. And she's never gonna know unless she walks out here and looks, or she joins my stream. Dude, I don't know, man. Fucking high metabolism. I'm waiting for it to die down because as soon as my metabolism goes, like, I'm gonna be like 500 pounds. I was quite all right though. Oh, that sucks. I used to eat so my order from Burger King is now it is a Texas triple Whopper heavy all, no mustard, just because they ruined the mustard for me. But it used to be a triple Whopper heavy all, add bacon, and then extra cheese. I used to eat one of those, or I used to eat like 3 or 4 of those a week. And I've never broken the 200-pound mark. Mine now is, and it's stupidly simple, but like they manage to fuck it up every time. Mine is a bacon McDouble, add mac sauce. Like, that's it. Bacon McDouble, add mac sauce. Before they had the bacon McDouble, it was just a McDouble, add bacon, add mac sauce. And they managed to fuck it up every single time. McDonald's has gotten so bad that I've called corporate in front of them 3 times. Fair enough. That's funny. Um, but yeah, they're bad. Like, and you would expect, like, oh, they forgot the bacon, they forgot the mac sauce, whatever. Yeah, I've also had it to where they've only given me one patty on a McDouble. Like, how do you fuck that up? How do you manage to put one patty when the screen in front of you says McDouble? How do you fuck that up? And then it gets really, really interesting when Miss Wistex is with me, because she gets a regular McDouble with extra onions. And I'll order a bacon McDouble, add mac sauce. We'll get our burgers, and her burger, and we've had it to where her burger will have little to no onions, and mine will have like 3 helpings of onions on it. And then they'll forget the mac sauce, or they'll put the mac sauce on her burger, or they'll forget the bacon on mine, or whatever. So I'll take it back in, have them remake it, bring it back out, and then I'll compare. That's funny. I mean, unless it's a V-nickel stamped on a silver quarter planchette. Pick today. I have a pawn shop asking $14 for a V-nickel. I'd buy it. I'd buy it. Well, hey, dateless, might not be so bad. Like if you can make out 1/8, if you can see that it's in the 1800s, it might be worth nicodating. It might be possible. Because I mean, if you get that elusive 1885, I mean, it'd be worth it. Even if you could just make out the second 8, or the second digit, see if it's an 8 or a 9. If it's an 8 and it's completely dateless, get it. I mean, talk them down from $14. Be like, hey, this is not a silver quarter. This is a V-nickel. They're worth like $2 or $3. Bring your red book. Be like, hey, by the way, this is what this is. It's not a silver quarter. Know your shit. Not if it's a key date. Key date still has some value. Even if it is nicodated. And I don't think I've ever seen anybody nicodate a V-nickel. Like Buffalo's, yeah, you nicodate them all the time because the date was one of the highest points on the coin. But you never see anybody nicodate V-nickels. Oh, I mean, I'm sure people have. And I know you can nicodate any nickel. But I've never seen because I see nicodated Buffalo nickels for sale all the time. I've never seen a nicodated. Fair enough. I've never seen a nicodated V-nickel or shield nickel for that matter. And if you got to nicodate a Jefferson, that's just not worth it. Just don't do it. What year did it turn out to be? And I don't think I've ever seen an 18. I don't think I've ever actually seen an 18 like 80s, like 80, 81, 82, or 83 shield nickel. Like, I don't think the 1880 shield nickel I'm ever going to see in person. Just because it's a key date. See, I've never seen one, and I would love to see one. Like, I've never seen one in person. I've seen a lot of 1860s, a few 1870s. I have owned 1870s. I've never owned an 1880 something shield nickel. I mean, I got a fake one. I have a fake 1880 shield nickel, which is obviously a key date. And that's why I have it. Yeah. 1880 shield nickel. It's obviously fake. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I got it as a conversation piece. I have a few coins as conversation pieces. Like that 1894 S Boredom that I have. Obviously a conversation piece. It's fake. But this coin is like, it's absolutely perfect. The only thing it's missing is the dot between the word United and cents. It has the dot between cents and America, but not between United and cents. Like, it's just completely gone. Everything else is perfect, though. Oh, I need my phone charger. Like, literally everything else is perfect. There's nothing wrong with this nickel. But that is the, well, other than that is the only thing that annoys me. Hey, let me grab my phone charger quick, because my phone's going to die. I did it. Cool. Okay. Okay. But yeah, so that the 20 cent might, fair enough. Because I was gonna say the 20 cents might take a while, the 3 cents might take a while. The 2 cents you could probably fill pretty quickly. I mean, the 1870s 2 cents might be a bit hard, but like the 71, 72, 73, but 64 to 70 might not be too bad. But that all depends if you're doing like varieties, like the 1865 fancy 5 or plain 5 or, you know, whatever. I had an 1867 2-cent piece with a 180-degree die rotation. So it flipped like a Canadian coin, which I thought was really cool. And I ended up selling it. Should have kept it. Okay, now that this is softened up, I'm going to actually get a bowl. Right? That's what I'm wondering. You need a lot of help, but what do you need help with? Got 5 people on. Who's all here? Please comment. Nah, she ain't watching. Hello, baby.
My ice cream.
Nope. You need mental help? Well, that's nothing new. I know I'm dug myself into a hole. Thank God you weren't watching the stream a little bit ago.
That could have been.
I got 5 people on here, and only 2 of them are commenting. Detecting rods and rails and corn collecting Texas. Come on, comment, damn it.
Why? Because you were talking about me earlier?
No.
Oh, why?
Never mind.
Why?
Never mind. I'll tell you later. Don't give me out loud. What?
Why are you going to tell me later? You're going to forget. And
No.
if you want to use that tomorrow, you need to put it back in the freezer or put it in the fridge.
No, I was sitting out here, and I had the whole bucket of ice cream. It's just scooping out of the bucket. I'm like, I'm really glad she's not out here or watching the stream. Oh, shit, you're gonna witness a murder. You.
We can eat out of our own containers. A mutually shared one.
You haven't eaten any of that.
Yes, I have.
Not recently.
Because I got that one that I didn't eat all in one.
Took me
4 seconds to eat yours, yeah.
I did not. Shut up. CCT said, no. He said you make gross corn ducks. No, I didn't.
No.
Oh.
No.
And the
I
detective
don't love you no more.
Detective Mills said, I got a job as a male stripper in a gay bar.
He did or you did?
I don't know. Detecting, you want to have a little bit of fun. Thank you. Oh, shit. Corn collecting Texas beat you to it. Oh, okay. Well, there's
I'm
detecting.
going outside.
Okay,
And
baby.
don't be eating all of our shared ice cream, please. Because there's a reason why I got the chocolate syrup, and that was for ice cream. And I can't really put chocolate syrup on raspberry sherbet.
There. You guys finally now have your fix? They booted out that guy.
Why? Because
Yeah.
you said hi?
And he goes, well, why do you guys keep banning me? And I said, hi. And then he goes, gas chambers can't have wooden doors, by the way. I'm like, you guys want to have some fun. Yeah, third time's a charm. How?
You dropped them.
I did not. They committed suicide. Nah, I'll be all right. I'm sorry. Don't yell at me. So how long is he gone for now? Both of you kind of just went ham on him, but this is happening. 35 minutes.
Canva. I'll be outside. Too bad you can't ban me.
Could.
In reality.
Oh.
Hey, well,
Man, if it
you
takes
wanna
one
come outside?
guy, huh?
See you, come outside.
I'm gonna come on after I'm done. Man, if it takes one guy 2 days to dig one hole, how long does it take? There's some messages keep fading though. How long does it take 2 guys to dig half a hole? I don't know. You can't dig half a hole. Well, depends on what the end goal of the hole is. What? Don't give me that. Mom went outside for a smoke. Shut up. Damn right. Yeah, it all depends on the end game of the hole. So I have 3 completely full rolls, probably over 50, and then a little half roll of just nothing but 09s. So y'all want any 09s, you know. And then I got 51 1959s. I mean, you're not wrong. Get down! Lily, I swear to God, I will take you to the pound myself. Get off the... Quit trying to eat the last fish. I'm gonna start throwing shit at you. I think she killed the other fish. What noise? You best hope that Miss Wistexvlogs is not watching. She will find you and she will kill you. She will full Liam Neeson your ass. All right, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm taking you guys outside. Phone's at 6%. I gotta do this quick. Quit trying to eat the last fish, you fat fuck. Get down. Yeah, you've never heard the phrase risk it and biscuit? And now phone's at 5%. You barely made it outside. Oh, hello, baby. Gotta do this quick. Because my phone's at 5%. I mean, if you can fit a whole brisket into a biscuit, then fine. You talking to me or you talking to Clark like in Texas? What size soup? Don't know exactly what you're talking about. I usually don't order soup. Huh? Oh, damn. I'm not saying that. No. She'll kill me instead of you. I swear to God. No. I mean, if you send those tokens when I need them, then yes, you're going to be getting some. But until then, no. I just set you guys up against the support post that's here. My phone is at 3%. I have to make this quick. Otherwise, it'll cut the stream for me. We live in an apartment building. No, we do not have a yard. Therefore, no, I have not detected it. I keep trying to detect my parents' yard and my grandparents' yard, but that ain't happening. They ain't letting me. House built in like 1930s for my grandparents. My grandparents' house was built in like the 1930s. My parents' house was built in like the 1950s, 40s and 50s. I would love to, but no. Okay, I'm gonna run inside. Shit. I'm gonna. I have to. Otherwise, it's gonna die. Yeah, quit trying to eat the fish, you fat ass. Yeah, you. Anyways, okay. So, roughly about 2 years ago, two and a half years ago, the city released a project that they want to do soon to tear up the old main of my town of Rice Lake. And they're going to completely redo it and tear up the entire thing all at once, have it as dirt for a while, and then completely repave it and create like a historic Rice Lake kind of thing. The last time that road was dirt was the 1880s. It got paved cobblestoned in like the early to mid 1890s. I already have. I have written permission from the city and from the county and from the construction company that's going to be doing it to detect it. I have full permission already. Yeah, I have full permission to detect that. So you damn right I'm going to be detecting it. I have no idea. I thought they were going to be doing it already, or they would have done it already, but they haven't started it yet. I just know that they've released plans to do it. Like there's a whole mock-up of like a painting or drawing of what it's going to look like and whatnot. So, but yes, they told me I can only detect at night because, you know, traffic wise, because the road's still going to be open. It's a pretty major part of town. Although it's not the main street. It's like the end of Main Street. Yes, I do. But I can only detect at night. Obviously, I have to fill in my holes, and I have to work around traffic. Now, I'm only allowed to detect from the sidewalk to about 5 feet out. Because there's like pipelines and wires and stuff like that that run underneath the middle of the road. And they don't want me to be in the middle of the road for too long. You know, whatever. So from the sidewalk to about 5 or 6 feet out, I can detect that whole strip all the way down and all the way back. So it's just the middle of the road that I can't really detect, which is fine. All the old stores and the old shops used to be on that street. There was a lot of like sawmills and flour mills and stuff like that in that area way back when. There were general stores connected to those sawmills and stores along Main Street. So I plan on detecting that. Even if I don't have a better detector by then, I'm still going out with the detector that I have. I do not care. I will borrow a detector. I will put on an ad on Craigslist saying, hey, I want to borrow somebody's, you know, decent detector. I will pay you $50 a day to let me borrow it. Granted, I'm probably not going to make that, so I'd lose money on it. But the opportunity to go out and detect everything and possibly find, you know, some pretty old coinage, you know, 1860s, 70s, 80s, maybe early 90s coinage would be great. If I can afford it, I will, but don't know if I can afford it. Yes. Depending on what they are. Yeah. Well, then in that case, no. Hell, even my Doug Clad I cash in. But no, the silver dime that I dug, the 40s Merc that I dug, the 42, I think it was. That got mixed in with a bunch of other silver that I had at the time, and I went and cashed it in because I needed money. And then the 46 wheat, the 46 wheat that I dug, I had for a while. It got mixed in with my Wheaties and got sold when I went to go cash those in. So, yeah, even on my Doug Clad. Although I'm sure if I start finding more, I would keep more for longer. Anyways, I'd at least make, you know, videos on it and detecting videos and whatnot. I just don't have any really good sites. I did detect two old schoolhouse sites that were both built
Well, one of them was built in the 1885, 1886. Well, I mean, for silver, I mean, you do get silver price because silver coins usually come out pretty good out of the ground. But as far as nickel and copper, not so much. Well, especially nickel. And it all depends on the soil. But anyways, I detected an mid 1880s school site, and I detected I think it was built in like the early 1900s, like 1906, 1907 school site. Yeah, I probably will. From here on out. Now that I have gotten more serious into collecting, yes, Coin Collectors, it is. But now that I'm more serious into collecting and stuff like that, I'll probably end up keeping my finds. But so anyways, that early 1900s school that I detected, about $1,000. Look it up in your red book. Anyways, I got oh, I know you're messing. That's why I didn't pay too much attention. But anyways, I'm trying to tell the story, damn it. Fair enough. But anyways, the early 1900s school site was torn down sometime back in the 30s or 40s. Didn't find any coins there. Got little to no signals. The one signal that I did get was a relic from the school. It was from like the late 20s to mid 30s, and it was the chair support for one of those chairs that were attached to a desk. Like it had like a bench kind of attached to a desk, like a full-size desk that flipped up and everything. It was the bottom support for one of the chairs, and I ended up keeping that. The 1880s, like the mid 1880s school site, is still standing. It's still a building. I wouldn't recommend going inside. The floor is pretty bad. But I definitely detected all the way around it, and it's in this guy's cow pasture now. But somebody had used it as a house in the 70s and 80s, like 1970s, 1980s. You didn't waste any of my day. But yeah, they turned it into a house in the 70s or 80s, and I'm assuming, well, and then in the early 90s it was abandoned. But there's nothing there. Like, absolutely fucking nothing. Yeah. It's what, like almost 8:30? Or about 8:30-ish? 8:32. For me, anyways. Yeah. Yeah, so that was really, really disappointing. There is one more school site that I want to hit. Okay, later CCT. But there is one more school site that I want to hit. It's in a farm field now. The building's gone. It's in an actual field. I don't believe it's been detected. It was torn down in like the mid 50s. And it looks like it had been there since like the 1890s. But it was torn down in like the mid 50s.
or maybe mid 60s. I don't know. So it'd be a great place to go find, little pocket change, Wheaties, maybe Indians, silver, whatever. I'd honestly be surprised if I found any clad in there. I just need to get actual permission to go do it. And I would kind of want a better detector before I hit that spot. So, if I could get permission from the city to go detecting on the grass in a park, to detect on the actual grass in a park, to get permission from the city to dig there, I would love to, because the county seat of my county, so Barron, was founded in 1848. And a lot of those parks have been heavily used. I'm guaranteed I'm going to find a lot of clad, but it's probably not going to take long for me to hit silver or old copper. Maybe not so much large cents, but I might find an Indian or two, maybe buffaloes, maybe a few silver dimes. I doubt anything bigger than that, but I mean, it's possible. Yeah, I know I'll get a bunch of trash, and I'll probably try to discriminate some of that out. But I am looking for nickels, so I can't discriminate too much. And that's the nice thing about having a bunch of coins. Like, what I'll most likely do is when I go to, or when I get a new detector, and how I kind of set them up is I go to a place where there's no metal, but no metal, no targets in the ground, and I'll toss down different types of coins. I'll toss down a nickel, a copper penny, a zinc penny, clad dime, silver dime, clad quarter, silver quarter, clad half, 90% silver half, 40% silver half. I'll throw down a large dollar, a silver dollar, and probably a silver round to really calibrate it. And I'm hoping to be able to throw down some gold soon to be able to hone it in on just those signals and figure out the lowest and the highest that I need to go. Hi, Ivan. You're new. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, that's kind of how I set up my detectors. I do throw in, yes, I know they overlap, but I do throw in like some pieces of like aluminum siding, some iron. I throw some of that down. Just basically one type of every target that I might encounter. Pop cans. I'll throw down a car key with a chip, without a chip, house key, miscellaneous. I'll throw it on brass, stuff like that, just to kind of calibrate the thing and listen for. Oh yeah. Look, and I'm totally fine with finding clad. I am definitely okay with that. Because if I walk out with like $10 in clad, I'm fine. But I mean, I know copper memorials. Yeah, I do go live pretty often. But I know copper memorials come up screaming on my detector that I have. They come up screaming. Silver dimes come up really high. Like, that's the highest tone I've ever heard when I detected my silver dime. Dimes come up pretty nice. Quarters come up pretty nice. I've never dug a $50. I've never dug a dollar. Zinc pennies come up pretty nice too. Those ding pretty high. Well, on my detector, because it just has a high and a low tone. There might be a mid tone, but they all ring up high. There's no numbers on mine. It's just a dial indicator. And it only flashes, and it just tells you roughly how deep that signal is. Okay. I suppose. Although, if I do discriminate out foil and iron, I'm assuming a 43 steel is not going to show up. Because they are made of steel, but they do have zinc in them. They have zinc coating. So it might ping. Okay. I mean, like when I first get there and I first detect this part, I'll probably have it all the discrimination all the way up. I'll sweep through the whole thing, dig all the high tones. And if I'm getting really, really good stuff, like if I start finding, older Jeffersons, 40s, 50s, maybe 30s, maybe even Buffaloes, if I start popping out silver dimes or a lot of copper pennies, then I'll turn the discriminate off. Fair enough. But I would turn the discriminate off after I go through it, the whole thing, and look for high tones. I turn the discriminate off and go through it again and figure out, okay, this is where one of my other holes were, kind of go through it and, fair enough. But that's kind of my approach is I go through, like, unless it's a huge area, like a farm field or something, if it's like a yard or, a decent sized or smaller park, I'm going to go through, discriminate all the way up to where I'm only finding copper and silver and some clad. Discriminate out everything else except for obviously aluminum and stuff like that. I kind of want to dig a steel set. I've never seen anybody dig a steel set. I've never seen it. I'm sure it's happened, but I've never seen it. It'd be kind of nice. And what condition it would come out in. Yeah, I'll just go through, detect all the high tones, and then if I'm getting good stuff, then I'll go back through and detect every signal. If I'm not really getting anything good, fair enough. But if I'm not really getting anything good, then I'm not going to bother with the low tones. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, there are a few tones that I kind of want to dig. I just want to call and make sure or get a hold of somebody who can give me that permission to dig up the park. There's going to be a bunch of holes everywhere. Yes, they'll be filled in. Yes, the plugs will be back in place. But I also kind of want to pinpoint it because I end up making a huge mess out of the holes. So pinpoint would be nice. But I mean, I can go in with my hand digger. Yeah, hand digger. Cut the plug. Because nobody wants to see somebody bring in a detector and a big like foot shovel. So I'd probably just go in with hand digger and detector. I do want to pinpoint it though. That's all I really need is a better detector and a pinpointer. Yes. Yes, they are. I mean, I could make a pinpointer, My nephew has one of those cheapy like little detectors where the coil's only like this big and it's solid plastic, like there's no holes in the coil. So I could take that apart, make a little detector out of it, like little handheld. It would be huge. I don't know. But I mean, it itself would be huge, but I could make it to where I can make it somewhat of a pinpointer. You know, that kind of thing. I mean, I could. And I probably will, especially after this collection gets here. But I suppose I do have to go. I have some business to attend to involving the coin collection. Yeah. I mean, if I'm going to get a pinpointer, I'm going to get a good pinpointer. And then a good, decent set of headphones for the pinpointer and for the detector. But anyways, I do have to get going. So I'll talk to you guys later. Detecting, just message me on Facebook. But so I will see you guys later.